It is time now for our Monday morning commentary on this January 23rd. Now that we've had a couple of days to focus and kind of let it sink in that Donald Trump is the president. He was sworn in on Friday. And then on Saturday, there was this huge march all the way around the world. Women and other people coming out saying, not my president, that kind of thing. And, you know, something that really bothers me about all this is how much joy some people are taking in the idea that now they get to be in charge. It's something that I saw, you know, obviously back when President Obama took office, and then for 8 years, it was this idea of, well, look, you were in charge for the last 8 years under Bush, so now it's our turn, and we get to do things, and you have to do what we say. Of course, before Bush, there was that whole 8 years of Clinton, and before that, there was not just 4 years of Bush, but 8 years of Reagan, so that was 12. It's this back and forth of, we are the masters now, and you must be our slaves. Do everything we say, or we will put you in a cage. And then it flips around the other way, and it's like, I was in the cage, and now I get to be the master, and I get to put you in the cage. Where's the sense of right and wrong? Where's the sense of treating people the way you want to be treated versus treating them the way that they do treat you? There's a big difference. I mean, you've heard about the golden rule and these other variations in other cultures as if somehow they're all the same. They're not all the same. The basic golden rule is not that he who has the gold makes the rule. That's not what it is at all. The golden rule is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. In other words, how do you want to be treated? If the person that you wanted to win in the election didn't win, how would you want people to treat you? Do you want to have somebody put their boot on your neck? There are, you know, look, if you do, that's fine, but there are special places for people like that. I don't think the majority of people would really enjoy that whole sadomasochism thing that you've got going on there. I'm just saying, look, doing unto others before they do unto you, that's also not the golden rule. I guess I want to implore people, especially people of faith, who right now are stepping up as if somehow now it's our turn to make the rest of you behave the way we want you to. That's not what Jesus taught. It's not what Buddha taught. It's not what Muhammad taught. Well, Muhammad did do that effectively in some ways. However, I think most people of faith would agree that generally speaking, you don't go out and make people into moral people by passing laws to punish them if they don't behave the way that you want them to. If you can't persuade somebody to come to your point of view, if you can't persuade somebody to change their behavior, the behavior that so offends you, then maybe you have some weak sauce. We've talked about this before. The idea that somehow you have to go out there and make somebody do the things that you want them to do because it's, by golly, your turn to make them do it. Well, that certainly is not the golden rule, and I don't think is found in any writing, any scripture that I'm aware of. So I just want to throw that out there, especially right now to people of faith who are somehow rejoicing that they've got somebody in the White House who's giving lip service to them because they're appointing, and I put this in air quotes, men of faith to cabinet-level positions. Keep an eye on it, and remember, it starts at home. If you yourself are not treating your neighbors the way that you would like to be treated, then you have absolutely no room to stand on when you get treated that same way. That's what I got for today. If you like what I'm doing, please support me either through Patreon. Of course, you can find the links here. You can also support me by buying a direct subscription on my website, radiofreespeech.com. And, of course, the address, if you'd like to send me a news tip or a topic for a commentary, steve@radiofreespeech.com. Thanks very much.